Continue the Fisherman and the Goldfish story. Part 1. Her complaints filled the house like thunder. She paced back and forth, waving her arms. Go back! Ask for a new wash tub. Ours is broken, full of holes. Tell the fish we demand a new one. The fisherman tried to calm her, but her frustration only grew. Finally, with a heavy sigh, he picked up the net and walked back to the sea. He called out softly, almost embarrassed. Golden fish, my wife has sent me to ask for her wish. The sea stirred. The golden fish appeared, shining under the daylight. What does she want, old fisherman? It asked kindly. A new wash tub. The old one is broken. The fish flicked its tail once. Go home. She has it already. And indeed, the fisherman returned to find a brand new wooden tub standing outside their house, smooth, polished, sturdy, and far better than anything they had ever owned. But days later, the wife grew restless again. This is nothing, she said. Why settle for a wash tub? Go ask for a new house. This hut is falling apart. The fisherman's shoulders drooped. He didn't want to bother the golden fish again, but he knew refusing would only bring more shouting. So he returned to the sea. The golden fish appeared. A house? It repeated. Very well. Go home. The fishermen returned to find a miracle. Their old hut had been replaced with a beautiful wooden cottage, warm, spacious, and filled with sunlight. But his wife was not satisfied. As days passed, her desires grew like a flame that refused to die. She wanted more new clothes, money, servants, power. Each time, the fisherman returned to the sea, and the golden fish granted the wish, never complaining, always calm. Yet with each wish, the sea grew darker, the waves rougher, the sky more clouded. Still, the wife demanded more. One day she shouted, I want to be queen of the land. Go ask the fish. The fisherman trembled. Wife, that is too much. Go, she screamed. And so he went. The sea roared like thunder when he arrived. The wind slapped the waves hard, and the golden fish rose slowly, its eyes dimmer than before. A queen, it repeated. The fisherman nodded miserably. Go home, said the fish. When he returned, he saw palaces rising where their cottage once stood. Soldiers filled the courtyard. His wife sat on a throne, wearing a crown, her expression filled with pride and hunger for even more. But power only fueled her greed. She demanded more, and more, and more, until finally, one morning she screamed, I want to be ruler of the sea itself. I want the golden fish to serve me. This time, the fisherman's heart nearly gave out. Wife, please, that is madness. But she pushed him out the door. So the old fisherman walked to the sea once more. But this time, the sea was in chaos. Waves rose like mountains. The wind screamed. The sky was nearly black. The golden fish appeared, but slowly, heavily, as though exhausted. The fisherman whispered, She wants to rule the sea. She wants you to serve her. For a long moment, the fish said nothing. Then, with a voice quieter than before, it answered, Go home. The fisherman turned and walked back, his heart pounding. When he reached the shore where their palace once stood, there was nothing. No soldiers, no golden walls, no throne, only the old hut, broken and crooked, standing just as it had before. And his wife? She sat beside the old cracked wash tub, staring at the waves, her face filled not with anger but with shock and silent disbelief. Everything was gone. Everything except the life they originally had. The golden fish never appeared again. And though the wife never admitted it, she learned a painful lesson that day, a lesson about greed, humility, and the quiet value of appreciating what one already has. The fisherman, however, continued to greet the sea every morning, casting his net with peace in his heart. And sometimes, when the sunlight hit the waves just right, He thought he saw a golden shimmer under the water, like a distant friend watching over him.